maybe game changing when Mohamed came on, and that sort of turned it your way? Would you see it that way as well?
Yeah, sometimes you have to force to be a little bit lucky. So it was not a big problem to defend well, but it cost a lot of energy, and we lost a little bit pressure on the ball because the two central defenders of Central Coast played wide, and Gertjan couldn't run anymore to get pressure on the ball. And then you get long balls, and sometimes you have to be aware of the second ball, and that's always difficult. And I thought, okay, a few times it's already a 1-against-1 in the defense, so I bring Touré in, and I go over the whole field playing 1-against-1. And what happened last week is also happening this game. Mohamed came in and he give the team energy. And of course, you have to be a little bit lucky to bring one in, and you score almost immediately the goal. And the second one he made himself after a few minutes, just for time. And yeah, then you have taken some risk in defense because an attacker in and then a defender up front with Maria, 1-against-1 in the defense. And yeah, we scored at the right moment, so you can also force to be a little bit lucky.
What instructions did you give him before he went on Mohamed?
Use your speed and your power. That's the only thing. You don't tell him a lot, because he's just arriving. He had just a few trainings, a few weeks with the first squad. So he has to learn a lot, and he can't learn that in a few minutes. And how more you tell them, because he's also excited to get in. His friends, his family, are probably in the stadium. So I think everything what you say is going to the right oar and get a left oar out. So I said, good luck. Use your speed and your power. That's the only thing.
Bring him up, because I noticed in the youth league team he never started. He 4 times off the bench. He scored 1 goal. But what made you think, yeah, this kid is good to come up to my
team? I didn't. In the games that the youth team played, I only watched 2 or 3 games. But the other games I couldn't see because we were away with the first team. So I didn't see him playing in there. Paul Pessers once had him not selected for the game, and I was there. I don't know why. But sometimes I was needed an attacker on the training pitch, and we played also friendly games on the training pitch. And then I saw a lot of potential. And when you make a good impression on me and on the training, and you do your best, and I see that Jordan and Jacob struggle when he's playing, then you have some qualities to show that also in the A-League. And I know it won't be about 90 minutes, but so for 10, 15, 20 minutes, I know we can. And now it's important that he stays humble and train hard and learn a lot in the training moments he get now in the first squad. He will stay now with the first squad, and probably the most minutes he will make in the NPL with the youth team. But we will see how it's going.
How do you keep him grounded, level-headed, because he's 15? How do you keep him, nice and calm?
Yeah, you talk with the player already a few times. You want to learn him about a little bit more about him. At first, it was a little bit difficult with El Hassan. His brother was away, but when his brother was back, I talked a few times with him and his brother and explained what it is to play in the A-League and what it is to be a professional. And and what you have to do, and that's not only train hard and but also how do you eat, how do you sleep, what lifestyle you have, and of course he's still going to school, so we have to also arrange something with the school. So there is some assistance and to be sure that he's on the right path, and I told him also the youngest player in the A-League, well, that he isn't, is now playing NPL. So that's a good example. And his brother was 19 or 20. He played for the first time in the first squad, and he's 15, so he's 4 years to go. He has to be patient.
George Blackwood's goal, that was spectacular, with maybe forgetting that. That obviously came when Toure did a little bit of damage in front of the box. How good was that? Did you enjoy George's goal? I mean, he got the hit in the head in the first half. Looked like maybe he was going to leave the pitch.
Yeah, George is a little bit unlucky with injuries, so I was a little bit afraid after 15 or 20 minutes. When nowadays the doctors will take no risk when there is the head involved. Lucky, he said no, I'm feeling okay, and then also he get a hit on his here and under his chin. So again a problem with the head. But he stayed on, and last week I said already. The last weeks, George is doing a good job, even as a striker. I think he's more and better on the midfield. You said it also today. And lucky he was back on track in this week. So you are happy because we have a lot of injuries, and then players George can make the difference. No, an injury. He couldn't go on. Yeah, I don't know. He couldn't go on. He was soreness in his quad. Maybe he was a little bit excited to play there for the first time, and maybe also we train a little bit different than Brisbane. And he played last week almost the whole game, and today he had to start again. And he didn't play a lot at Brisbane, so it's always accumulating. I told you yesterday in the press conference, it's not only one thing, and then what's easy, and you can do something about it. But several things, what's going on, and let's hope that we are with this injury on time, so that he will be ready for next week.
Have you ever gone through a season without a draw?
I don't think so, but normally we play also more matches than here in Australia. But strange, we win or we lose. But in the end, the last 10-15 minutes, I thought by myself, if you want something, we have to win at home from Central Coast. We want to win. You said yesterday we must win. We want to win, and then you have to be an offensive coach, I think. Yeah, otherwise you play at home. Maybe away I had thought, okay, when it's 0-0, today it's not a good day for us. And we have a lot of injuries, 0-0 is okay. But at home, I think we have to win this game. And then you take a little bit of risk, and then you have to be a little bit lucky, and that we were. Because the draw was maybe also for them 1 point. They did also defending well. They tried to press us, they did it well. And they have also a lot of injuries, and so they perform, I think, okay. And lucky we were that we won.
Gertjan, with the substitution of Stefan at half-time, can you explain a little bit about the setup in defence in the second half? It looked like you were starting there in right full-back, but then he would come inside, and then Ben would cover, and Jordan Elsie would move across as well. Can you talk a little bit about it?
It has to do with the quality of the players. Stefan Mark is not a right defender, and lucky for us, his opponent was playing a lot of in the midfield. Was the number 8, and the number, I think he had 26, the little one. Yeah, was hanging on the right side, and I don't know why Louis chose for the 26, he chose for the 8. So Stefan was a lot of times the free man in the defense, And Maria went up to the right back, and Nicola has to play on the 26. And the 26 was smart, he was going deep. So Nicola was not attacking, he was defending, he was our left back. Now that can't be is a good move from the opponent, but we had a bad solution to bring Louis on the 8. So I try also already in the beginning of the game to change that, but they didn't understand. So I waited to half time, and you have to be lucky that they don't score. Yeah, and I said, when we do it like this, Stefan is going into the midfield, and it become easier because Stefan get out. But normally, Stefan was playing on the 8, yeah, and I bring Louis to the other side, at the 26. So Nicola can go up, yeah, and Miguel Maria can help the defense. Yeah, that's better for the team, so everybody is more in his quality. So yeah, then in halftime, Stefan said, I can't go. Okay, I said, and Mirko is coming in, he can play on the 26, and Louis, you can stay on the 8 now. So he said, I'm right back, more or less. And I did it well. And then we had also a little bit more control. But yeah, then it was difficult when we had the ball, yeah, to play in a high tempo, and that has to do with all the changes we have to make. And so I'm happy with the win, and we see how it is next week.
Well, good. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.